The erotic meets the psychotic. These are dressed to kill. Hi, I'm Gabby, and welcome back to another edition of the Fragrantician, where prepare for scents that meet the movies, that meet films, that tantalize, that explore your secretions. Yes, I said the word secretions. Yes. So if you're interested and you're thinking, oh my goodness, this lady, she is strange. Yes, I am strange. Yes, I am weird. And I embrace it. And if you're one of those, then hit the like, subscribe. Let's get on with the video. Today's video is all about the film that involved Brian De Palma. Brian De Palma, he made a film called Dressed to Kill. Now, he is famous for Carrie, Scarface, The Untouchables, but I love this film, and I will tell you why, and I will scent this film with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scents that I think are perfect for this film, this vibe, the characters in the film, 2 main characters. Now, the film itself created controversy, controversy, yes, because it centered around a psychiatrist, a sexually repressed woman, and a call girl, a high-class call girl. Yes, those are recipes for a film that I love, in all honesty, a Hitchcock style film directed by Brian De Palma. He then married. Well, let's just talk about the film. So, the film itself, I'm going to scent the vibe of this film. Let's just scent the vibe of this film, because you know what film is. Well, some of you may not know what this film is all about, but I'm going to scent this film with a scent that is outrageous, that is indolic, that's animalic, and no, it's not Salome yet, but I'm going to scent it with another scent that I have that I'm wearing now and I'm embracing with my erotic attitude, and it is The Board by TRNP, Tioni Reinhardt. This is a scent that would go with that film, because it is for all the call girls, for all the harlots, for all the trollops, for all the painted ladies of the world. And it is a truly outrageous scent. Now, the film vibe, let's just do a short synopsis. Michael Caine, Angie Dickinson, Nancy Allen. It's just come to me, Nancy Allen. She married the director of this film, Brian De Palma, I think maybe in that year or a year later. They then divorced anyway. She was in the film Carrie. She played the bully to Carrie, if you remember that film, which was also directed by Brian De Palma. So Angie Dickinson, she would want to be this woman, but let's face it, Angie Dickinson would probably wear, of the time, I think, Georgia Beverly Hills. She was this sexually repressed woman in a loveless marriage. The opening scene is very erotic, where she's in a shower, very erotic. She's thinking of her husband. He's not fulfilling her needs. She goes to see a psychiatrist who is played by Michael Caine, Dr. Elliot, I think his name is, and she doesn't make a pass at him, but she wants to, but he rebuffs her. And because he rebuffs her needs, she then goes to a museum. She picks up a man at this museum, this National Art Gallery in New York, she picks up a glove that he's waving. They are in this taxi, in this erotic scene. Then they go back to his hotel. Then she says, thank you for a wonderful afternoon. Then she finds out he has a venereal disease. So she is shocked. She goes in the lift and she's ultimately killed by Michael Caine, who is a transgendered woman. Yes, psychotic transgendered woman. And Brian De Palma did not want to infer that transgendered people are psychotic at all. He wanted to just infer that, just because Dr. Elliot is a transgendered woman, but lives as a man. He's trapped in this body as a woman. He's rebuffed by her needs, and it invokes in him a sexual desire to kill because he's jealous. It's like a dual personality of him and her. The scene is brutal, but then Liz, Nancy Allen, the cool girl, she kind of tries to save her, but she sees his or her reflection in the convex mirror. And then her and Angie Dickinson's son, Peter, who's like a teenager, 18, 19, try to find the killer. They know it's a woman, but they don't know who she is. Ultimately, Michael Caine exposes himself because he goes to see a psychiatrist saying Bobby wants to have the sex reassignment surgery, the gender reassignment surgery, but he won't let her. But the other psychiatrist realizes that Michael Caine and Bobby are one and the same person. So then the police do catch him. But then the ending scene, I won't tell you the ending scene because it is like on the edge of your seat. If you know what the ending scene is, you know what I mean. Also, I love in the scene where Nancy Allen tells Peter about vaginoplasty surgery in great detail, and the cinematography of a woman behind her and a woman behind Peter listening into this conversation and feeling completely uncomfortable about it. The others are conversing, but they can hear this conversation. It's quite comical, actually. I love Brian De Palma. I think the cinematography is amazing. The film is amazing, and the board and Georgia Beverly Hills would send this. Now, the board is the vibe. The board is tuberose and florals, and it is so indolic, but it's so outrageous, and for me, it's so wearable. It's what Liz would wear. She was a high-class escort call girl, and she would, yeah, she would wear this. I think, and it's just the vibe of the film. Now, I think Angie Dickinson would wear Georgia Beverly Hills because she wanted to be outrageous, and this is an outrageous scent. And I think she would only wear this on different occasions. Maybe she was wearing this at the time. I think this kind of scent came out when the film was made in 1980, 1981. Yeah, Georgia Beverly Hills, such a bright, two of the most bright, outrageous scent you would find. It is alluring, it is sexual, it is on the edge of teetering of, well, it is on the edge of outrageousness if you're looking at these two scents. Now, Liz in the film is this high-class cool girl, and I think she would wear this scent to attract, when she's on a dinner date, because she does go on a dinner date, and Michael Caine follows her onto this dinner date because he knows, or he is dressed as Bobby, knows that she is on to this woman killer, this blonde-haired woman killer. And I think Liz would wear Allure Sensuelle by Cacharel because it is for me, it's a man magnet, but it could be a woman magnet for another man who's wearing it. It could be anything, but yeah, this is rose and frankincense, and it embodies this high class, rich, sensual feeling of decadence. Yeah, she would wear this. Now, I think Liz in the film, you see, I'm focused on Nancy Allen. I think she's a really good actress, and yes, she is Claude, isn't she? Yes, and I think that she would also wear Salome because it would be when she is wearing that fur coat of the time. Let's face it, they were wearing real fur at the time. Now it would be not real fur, but it is completely animalic and indolic. And I think this would be on a very, very special occasion when she is demanding more money. And this would give her more money. Yes, Salome, jasmine, Turkish rose, indolic, animalic facets that would just seduce and bewitch and beguile and mesmerize. I also think another scent of the film that gives it a real vibe, slightly illicit vibe, is Belle d'Opium by Yves Saint Laurent, because it has this smoky hookah accord, this narcotic kind of feel to it. It's fruits and it's forbidden fruits, and I feel it's kind of this peachiness with the smokiness and the sweet notes in there, bit of a sweetness, a bit of a departure to the other scents, I think, but sadly discontinued. But I think, you know, it's just got to be there. It's just got to be there because it is. Oh, I don't want to put it. I don't want to put it. Oh, let's just put a little bit on. Just put a little bit on my hand, even though I'm wearing the board. Yeah, it's this slightly overripe peachiness. Then as it dries down, you get the smokiness, and it feels like a jazz club almost. It's Yeah, it's alluring as well, sexy as hell. I think it is. Well, I think it is. Fits the film. It fits a woman or a guy that's dressed to kill. You're dressed on the nines, going on the town. Um, I feel in the film as well. Um, do you know what? This is quite a unisex scent, and I also feel a man or a woman could wear this. Could Bobby wear this? Could this be her secret scent? Let's face it. I mean, in the film, it involves so many facets of Liz being chased and Peter coming to the rescue, and yeah, it's the film itself is quite an erotic film as well, and this exudes eroticness. So those were my scents that I would scent Dressed to Kill by Brian De Palma. Um, have you watched any other Brian De Palma films? Do you think The Board represents that kind of film? It's audacious, bombastic. It's slightly horrifying to some, but it's for all of those girls and guys that feel the need to express themselves in a way. Yes, Claude, I know he wants feeding. So on that note, I'll bid you farewell. I'll watch you all in the next video, where I will be scenting who knows what. Till next time, bye for now. And as Elvira says, unpleasant dreams, or pleasant dreams, whichever way you look at it. Ciao.